All right. Where are we at? Right here. Okay, there we are. Hey, it's good to see you all. We're going to do a little day trading today and see if we can't make some money in the last hour of the day. We got 1 hour to go. Markets have been a little erratic today. They've gone down, they've gone up, they've gone nowhere. And so we're going to see if we can't catch a little bit of a trend here coming into the end of the day. Not a whole lot of high hopes, but we're going to see what happens. All right. We're going to show you the scalp and trail strategy, see if we can get in, scalp a little, and then, of course, see if the market wants to run a little bit farther for us. And the name of the game is to make $500 and walk away. Let's see if we can make $500. All right, before the day is over. Now I'm going to come in here right now. Currently, we're in the futures market, and we are trading the S&P 500 in the upper left-hand corner. We got the Dow in the upper right-hand corner. We got the Russell in the bottom left corner, and we got the NASDAQ in the bottom right corner. I know we trade the same things every day, but you know what? If you just want to make money, you kind of do the same thing every day and just get good at it. Just get good at doing one thing. That's all you need to do. It's all about making money, not playing a game. This isn't a video game. Let's just come here to make money. And the best way to do it is to just become very good at doing one thing. And if that's just that one thing is just trading the indexes in the futures market because there's no pattern day trading rules and you can make a $500 bill every day, that's a pretty good thing. Life changing for many people. So let's go in and see if we can't perform today. Now we're going to use the scalp and trail strategy from Track and Trade. And if you don't have this software, go get it. It's over on the internet at trackandtrade.com. So grab that software. I'm using the futures version. It's the drag and drop order placement tools designed specifically for day trading. It's very fast and efficient. If you're going to do it's like any mechanic. If you're going to do a job, have the right tool for the right job. And this is the right tool for what it is that we're doing right here. And this is day trading. Of course, not that you can't use Track and Trade for other types of trading. You certainly can, but this one's designed specifically for this fast day trading style drag and drop order tools. And that's why we need to have a good piece of software to make that happen, right? So let's go ahead and remove that. How do we make this come back? Here we go. All right. So back to business. Let's go in. We've been trading a little bit on the 2-minute chart and then also experimenting a little bit with the range bar 50 chart. So we can go and look at some of those. I'm not seeing the market really do anything right now. It's kind of sitting right dead center of the Nowheresville, which is that blue line. That blue line is VWAP. So the market likes to travel to the VWAP. And right now it's kind of kicking around on the VWAP. We got a little Russell down there trying to break higher with an uptrend. If it breaks a new, see, we got a yellow arrow to the downside, but the overall trend on this thing is up. So we got higher highs and higher lows. We got the first drive here. We got the second drive coming in here. We're trying to go into a little third drive on a break above that blue line there, that VWAP line. I don't know if we can get another little drive in there or not. It's kind of tiny right now. If this was real money, of course, we're trading in a demo account because we're practicing what we preach at the university. I teach classes at the university, and this is the lab for the day trading class. So we're going to practice and we're going to learn. And right now, I know that this market is pretty dead, so we probably wouldn't be trading real money right now. We'd just be sitting on our hands. But that's no fun. We have to, practice. So we'll see if we can make some money in a dead market. How's that? So that's what we're going to do here right now. We're going to just kind of sit and watch and see if this market won't give us a little bit of a bounce in here on these 2-minute charts. Now we're going to come in and I'm going to maybe open up. I'm going to come to my charts. I'm going to open up the, what do I want to do? On that NASDAQ, I want to open up, this is the mini. I want to go to the micro, all right? Because we got a lot of new traders. New traders might like to have the micro. So we're going to come down here to the NASDAQ micro mini. All right. So the micro, and we're going to open up the March contract. And actually, that's the March contract. I think June, July. I think we want the, yeah, that's kind of coming to an expiration. We don't want that one. Let's come into the June contract, and we're going to close out the micro March contract. We don't need that ugly little thing. All right. And just for fun, I'm going to get rid of the S&P, all right? If you don't mind, kill that one. We're going to put the Dow over here, and we're going to put the NASDAQ big one here and the little one here. How's that? And you can see the NASDAQ micro, the daily is way down. That's that big drop that everybody's been whining and bawling about. Whining and bawling. So we'll come in here and we'll pull up the 10-minute chart. Now, that doesn't have Heikin-Ashi turned on. Now, this is a range bar chart, meaning each price bar is 50 minimum moves, 50 moves before it'll create a new price bar. There's no time involved. It's just however long it takes for the market to move 50 ticks, all right? But I'm going to turn on Heikin-Ashi. See, I got those up here. You can go right-click, customize toolbars. You can grab the little Heikin-Ashi tool over here in the left-hand window, click Add, and it'll put it over here in the right-hand window. And then you'll have your little Heikin-Ashi bar up here. So I'm going to turn that on, and we're going to see if we can't. Yeah. This market is dead. Oh, we've had a few little nice moves in here, back here, haven't we? Around 11 o'clock this morning. But then it's just kind of not been real happy through here. We got this kind of this natural little trend line coming up through there. Not really. Let's see. You're kind of trying to break it right now. Put that on where you belong, buddy. Playing our geometrical patterns. Looks like to me we got kind of a 1, 2, 3 right there. Doesn't that look like a little 1, 2, 3 in there? There's kind of a little mountain, and then it kind of made another little mountain in here. Little ABC patterns in there, little patterns like that. And then it flushed and broke out the bottom. Didn't give us that third drive. Let's come in here and chart overlay. Let's turn on our VWAP. It's way up there. So it went up to the VWAP, and now it's retracing back off against the VWAP. We haven't got a lot of love down here in our indicators either. Still coming down. We got a nice little shelf right here. See that little shelf? I call them shelves. Usually we call them little pennant formations, but that's no fun. That's what everybody calls them. So we want to call them something different. I call them shelves. Goes in there, breaks the little shelf bottom, and down it pops out the bottom. All right. So if we come in here with our Fibonacci ruler and we draw a Fibonacci ruler from high to low, all the way from high to low, it's coming right back down dead center of that Fibonacci sweet spot, or what we call the delta cone of probability, right? One standard deviation. That's what your Fibonacci ruler is measuring. And so your one standard deviation would come off of here like this and out like that. And so that's your delta cone of probability, or your one standard deviation right there. So that market's coming in 61.8, 38.2, and 50%. We're dead center right now. Oh, came right back to it just like a train on rails. All right. So that's our first drive down, drive 1. That's our counter trend. There's drive 2. Sometimes we'll get a third drive. We'll get a little counter trend and then a third drive down to 78.6. But oftentimes right here, it just starts to go sideways. Now, we could get a reversal. We could get a bigger drive 1, counter trend, drive 2, right? So there's always that. So it depends on what fractal level you want to trade on. We're trading on a pretty small level here. I'm going to delete all this stuff now that we figured out where we're at in this trend. Well, we don't really know where we are in this trend. We're just dead nowhere. That's where we are. We're in the dead nowhere zone. Let's come back down here and make me a little bit smaller. Let's come say hi to a few people. We got Kirk saying hello. How you doing, Kirk? John Gasly's making an appearance. It's nice to see you, John. Jeff, it's nice to see you in here. Would have liked to get the options class. Just didn't match my schedule this week. Well, you missed a good class. We just had the first one last night, so tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., bright and early, Mountain Standard Time, we're going to have our first lab for our options class. So John or Jeff, you can come and join us on the lab at least, and we'll cover some of the things that we talked about in class. And then tomorrow night, Wednesday night, we're going to have the academic side once again at the university. So it's a 3-night class. And Bruce, nice to see you here again. Great to have you. Didn't see you in class, but that's okay. You've taken it like 9 times. We got some good stalwarts that hang out with us all the time. We love to see you guys around. All right. Bruce, what do you think we should do with this lazy market? Not a whole lot we can do right now. Jeff, nice to see you, giving us the thumbs up. So we'll see you tomorrow morning then, maybe. I mean, it's going to be recorded if you can't make it, in the morning at 8 a.m. here on YouTube. I'll record it. That's the neat thing about YouTube. They're going to record it for us and you can watch it later. But that's no fun to watch the recording. You want to be here live. That's the whole reason you come, so you can talk and ask questions. Any WECEIB trades for the last week? What the heck is WECEIB? Probably something I should know. I don't know. I don't know what that means. WECEIB. Oh, wild eye, crazy eye, iron butterfly. I get it. Okay, I'm with you guys. Yeah, it's probably a little late in the day for a wild eye, crazy eye, iron butterfly. Those are morning. You have to put those on first thing in the morning and let them run all day. And maybe even into the second day. You could put them on at night. I mean, we could put one on tonight right now, Bruce, and let it run overnight, see what it does in the morning. But, it's not going to do a whole lot in the night. Maybe, I don't know. Look at this thing flushing out, going for that third drive down. Wild eye, crazy eye, iron butterfly. We could put one of those on. We certainly could. See what it does in the morning. Look at it flush. We got flat tops. Flat tops. Flat tops. Let's go see what this is. A boring market. Well, we're hitting 61.8. It's going to bounce right there. We had a good trade the other day when we hit that 61.8. We took a long position off of it. You remember that? And we made money. Take a long position off the 61.8 bounce. This is a micro, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. How do you determine if the market is flat? Well, because it's real choppy and it's not making lots of nice, beautiful, sweeping trends like we like. If you come back here, you can see this is kind of choppy, not real good. Trends don't go far enough that you can really get your stop to break even. You can do a little scalping in here and try to make a little bit of money, but it's difficult. Back here, this is a little nicer, like through here. This is, not too bad. We get some nice trends in there. Market was moving nice. This, not so much. You get this kind of stuff like that. That's a good question. How do you know if it's time to trade or not? Well, you wait for the market to start to move, and if it doesn't move, then you stay out. But once it makes a nice move, you can anticipate the market's going to continue making nice moves. So you usually have to make them wait for it to make a nice move first. These are pretty nice in here. This is a pretty good area right through here. We could have made lot of money right in there. But when it starts to get a little choppy like this, see how choppy it is in comparison? It's just choppy. You get a few moves in there, and those are what makes you feel like you should jump in and start to trade, and then it does this kind of thing. And then that's where you get your wheels ripped off. It's just, you know what? It's not something that I can show you, I can teach you, but it takes experience. That's just one of the things you got to kind of learn just by experience, but in the seat time. Look at a chart and see that it's kind of dead. It's not really doing a whole lot for us. Oh, look at this. I've got my secretary bringing me some water. Thank you, secretary. I'm at home. I'm not at the office. That was my wife. So we're up a little bit, $30. That'd be $300 if we were in the big account, but we're not. We're in the micro account. That's okay. That's okay. So actually, if you're in the micro account and you compare the micro to the mini, your goal on the micro account is to make $50. If you make $50, that's equal to $500 in the regular account. If you can just make $50 in the micros every day, hey, just switch over to the minis and you're making $500 every day. So there's nothing wrong with that. Practice, practice, practice. Oh, this market's coming back down. Let's bring our stop in there. Put it right here at break even. I don't want it to come down and take money away from us. Of course, it probably come down, stop us out, and turn around and go again. That's what happens on these choppy markets, right? So we need a market to trend. We need it to go, 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 baby, go, rock and roll. We don't want any of this laziness like we're getting right now. This is laziness. That's how you know laziness. Nice to see you, low down killer. It's nice to have you here. So, not getting anywhere with this market. So, if it goes down and breaks our entry point, at this point, we'll just get out. Don't feel it. Not feeling it. Come on. Give me a little rally here. The single contract, that's all we got in here. It's not going to hurt you to give us a little bit of money. All right, we're going to take a second position here in case it wants to rally. Come on. Got rid of that stop. We're going to bring in a 2Z right in here. If it doesn't, just a tight stop there. I don't want to give it too much room. How do you know it's a dead market? Well, there's an example of a dead market. There you go. Bureaucrat. That's a pretty dead market. What's my thoughts on LFGY? Yield max pays weekly percent. Has been pretty high. LFGY. Is that a stock symbol? LFGY? LFGY? And it's got the Y at the end, so that looks like a yield max stock to me. I like yield max stocks. You know that. I'm a big fan. I have a bunch in my portfolios. You have to realize that the shares themselves are secondary to the yield, because the money that goes into a yield max stock isn't actually invested into anything. It's used as the collateral for options on the underlying stocks of whatever they're investing in. So it's kind of a different animal. So yeah, we care about what the share prices are, but realize that, again, share prices are kind of secondary. Once you buy because remember, they pay you the dividend out based on the number of shares you have, not the price you paid for them. So just because you paid an expensive price for the shares doesn't mean that they're going to lower the amount of dividends that they give you or raise the amount of dividends. You get the same dividend whether you paid $100 for the share or whether you paid $10 for the share. It's irrelevant. So whatever you paid for the shares, yeah, you don't like to see your share prices go down. That kind of sucks when that happens. But once you have the share, and the price is kind of irrelevant. So the question is, are you comfortable just dumping a bunch of money into the account and you're just taking the dividends regardless of what the share price is? Because the break even is actually more important on those, because you're looking for a break even on those, right? You want to see how long it's going to take you at the dividend rate to get your money back. And then after that, it's a cash cow. It's a cash cow, baby. And you're on the gravy train, regardless of what you spent for the tokens. I call them tokens. There's an article in Pitt News Magazine. Pitt News Magazine? What are you guys talking about, Pitt News Magazine? I ain't never heard of Pitt News Magazine. Whoa, you got to go get Pitt News Magazine. In fact, I tell you what, if you go get Pitt News Magazine, I'll give you 50% off right now. Right now, you can get 50% off Pitt News Magazine. Just use that code, 50% off. All right, go to pittnews.com. That's my magazine. And you can listen to the articles, you can read the articles, you can watch the articles. And it's a good magazine. Certainly is a good magazine. All right, so go get that magazine, and in that magazine, you can find all kinds of. There we go. There. I'll send you your payment later, low down killer. Pitt News Magazine has all kinds of great articles about just the things we're talking about. That's what's in it. Is the stuff we talk about in these classes ends up in Pitt News Magazine. So there's been a lot of articles about the yield max funds lately. And if you go get that Pitt News Magazine, you get some really good articles. All right, we're getting a little bit of movement here. Market's starting to rally for us just a little bit here. Moving a little bit higher. There we go. So let me bring me down here, break this thing bigger again. Getting a little movement. Let's break. Let's see if we can make this get out of the way. There we go. Okay. Up here. A little bigger so you guys can see it. Starting to rally here a little bit. We're up $100. That's not bad for 20 minutes of work. Sitting here jawboning with you guys, right? That 61.8, that's been a good place to get into the market on these rebounds. Kind of likes that little rebound off that 61.8 number. Remember that when it gets down there, that's usually a good place to put an entry. You like Jordan Black? He's a smart bugger, that guy. He is really smart, that Jordan Black. Yep. I'll let him know you said that, Bruce. Let him know. Well, there's $100. We could take that off right now. Take our $100. Probably about where it's going to end. We'll bring that stop up, that final stop. We'll bring it up real tight right there. We'll see if we'll let one run. We'll trail. We might not even get a chance to trail. It's going to pull back against us. Trail. We'll just do price bars back and we'll just do 1.1. How's that? All right. We'll trail that one stop. That's just one stop. We got in here two. We got the second one down here. We're going to go ahead and kill this one. And put one in here. We'll just put this on the green lights. I'll just drop it way down here so I can get to it, go edit, tell it, I want you to trail on the green lights, all right, which are actually the ATR. So we'll go boom, just like that. It's almost a break even right there. Oh, we did get stopped out. Took a little bit of dollars off. What the heck happened here? Realized gain 134 minus. That's not right. I made money on that one. Nan. Mirror. Gain. Nano. I don't know if you noticed, but I got a new version of the software, and I'm in the alpha version, alpha beta version. And that's why that thing, that I got to take a picture of this and show the programmers because I got screwed, blued, and tattooed on that one. We're going to take a quick picture of that, show that we'll save that for the programmers. If you guys don't mind me doing a little business right here for a minute. And we'll do another one here too. Show that we got lost money on this one, or we actually made money on. All right, so we'll come in here, hit that save one too. All right, so I can send those to the programmers and let them know we got a problem with the math. So let's see closed positions. What the heck is all this? Well, I don't know. That was correct. 40, but it's got all this other stuff in here too, where we were goofing around. I don't know what this is. That's not me. 43 and 6. So it says we lost $6 on that one, 43 on that one. That's probably right. But it's taken into consideration all this other stuff that never cleared that out every day. Well, that's okay too. I'm not going to complain about that. But that's weird. I don't remember. Did we make these trades? We were goofing off doing something. Maybe that is us. I don't know. It wasn't me today. All right. Well, the market's dead. Market's dead. So Busocrate. It's not Bo. It's not. It's Nate or Bay or Bow. Nate. Natocrat. I'm trying to pronounce your name here, buddy. That's how you tell the market's dead. You get stopped out prematurely. That's how you know it's dead. You can't make money. That's how you know it's dead. The market's dead. You're not making money. You made money, Land. Look, you made money. You went from 43 to 6. You made money. Yeah, we made about $30. It's better than losing money. Better than a stick in the eye, they say. Well, we're not getting a lot of action here, guys. Maybe we should go, Bruce. Maybe we should go put one of those wild eye, crazy eye iron butterflies on. Don't even know if I could do it. Probably forgot how. Look at it flush. Flushing down. There's 61.8 again. That's the second hit on 61.8. You want to take another long off of that? I don't. I'm going to wait and see if it'll hit 76, 78.6. If it comes down there, we could take a long off that one. Come in here and put it in there. We might bounce off that one. Wants to come through there again. We could try it. We could put just one on there just to see what it does in case it wants to back off there. We could do a little Christmas tree. We could do a little Christmas tree growing here. You want to do a little Christmas tree? There's one. Let's come in here, the Christmas tree at 78.6. See what happens. Come on, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Look at it flush. Oh, just so close. So close. Now it's backing off. Oh, look at how close it came. I even put it on the inside of 78.6. Yeah, my numbers are right on, too. Come on, you can give it to me. One more push. One more push down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flat top bars. No? You ain't going to do it? You're going to go up and just give me the one? Come on. Come on, baby. Give me that. Give me that two. We're playing twosies now. Come on. Pair of jacks. Pair of twosies on jacks. Nope. Says I ain't going to do it, Lan. I'm just going to take you up with one. All right. Well, guess we'll do that then. Tried to get 3 in there, but didn't want to quite do it. Look how close we were, though. We were so close. Oh, so close to getting our 2 contracts in there at 78.6. Doggone it. Now we're just going to go up with 1. That kind of sucks. Let's pop another one in there just in case. Come on. Just in case. We're gonna, what do we want to do? Do you want to continue? No. We're going to leave it like this. Actually, yes. Let's move that. Yes, we're going to continue. We're going to move that out of the way. We're going to, disable trailing function. I already did that. Yes, continue. Okay, we'll put that down here. This one, I probably shut that one off. No, that one wasn't trailing. So this is a limit for 2. Let's just delete that. Where's our stops at? Positions, orders. We got 2 stops in, 2 and 2. What? How did I manage that? 2, and I'm long 2. Oh, okay. No, it says I'm long 3. How did I get that third one in there? Did I put 2? Oh, I had 2 in here. I meant to go 1. Oh, well, it is what it is. We're long 3. Is it going to come back down and test that 78.6 one more time? Or is it just going to die? Get out of there, you rotten auto scale. All right, what's it going to do? That looks bearish to me. Looks like it wants to come back down one more time. Come on, pop and rally. We're long. We don't want you to come down. There we go. Get her up. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. It doesn't look good to me. This looks bearish as all get out. Ooh. Come on. What a slow, dead market. The volume is really low. Well, we are on the micro, so it is what it is. There it goes. It's trying to pop up, trying to get a little oomph going. Should we stab it with our steely knife? All right. Should we start playing the voodoo science over here. Yeah, this is our voodoo science right here. We're going to do some voodoo science, see if we can get this market to go up. Get him in the neck. I like to get him in the neck. Yeah. See if that'll help. It's all the power I got to move those markets. This is really very bearish right now. We should probably be looking to take a short position, not a long position here. Catch the reversal. See if it won't go back up a little bit. Doesn't want to move for us today, does it, guys? Just bouncing back and forth across our entry. Come on. See it blast off, go to the moon. That'd be nice. Moonshot. Look at it die in here. This market. Ah. All right, Nate or Bo. That's how you know you got a dead market. The way you know you got a dead market is you get lots of topping tails and lots of bottoming tails on your bars. If there's lots of topping tails and bottoming tails on your bars, that's a dead market. See, quiet, dead market. If it's got lots of flat bottoms or lots of flat tops, that's a good market. We like markets with flat tops and flat bottoms. Flat top boys and flat bottom girls. But if it's got lots of topping and bottoming tails, that means it's a lot of indecision. Hey, Frosty. Nice to see you, Michael. Good to see you. Glad to have you. We're trading the NASDAQ futures market, micro account, range bar 50 with the Heikin-Ashi turned on. In the futures market, where there are no pattern day trading rules, you can open up your account with as little as $2,000. If you promise to stay in the micros, $5,000, you can move up to the minis. So come and join us. Here's the software. All you have to do is grab that software right there. Trackandtrade.com. Get the futures version. Come and do what we do. All right. Come and do what we do. That's what we do. And then you can use all the settings I'm using. What have I got these orders in here for? I'm using QOCO1 because we've just been buying and I use the limit order. But this QOCO1 here, let me show you the strategy. It's the number 777 strategy. All right. So that's my settings for the QOCO1 there. Take your little camera out of your pocket and snap a picture of that. Then you can put that into your track and trade and you can have the same settings on yours that I have on mine. All right. I'm going to give you a countdown. You got 10 seconds to take a picture of that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Hurry. Take a picture. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See ya. All right. So that's the settings that I'm using for the up. And the down's the same. It's just the reverse. We can come in and I'll show you those too. All right. So that's the put side, or the put side. That's the short side. So there we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. You want to see my other 777? That's the 777. That's also the stop order. So there we go. Get your camera out quick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. This is another strategy down here that we use, but we're not trading that one right now. So no reason to show you that one. Oh, come on. Look at this thing coming back down to our entries. It just ain't going nowhere. This is called dead market. We got 20 minutes till the market, 25 minutes till the market closes. And these are range bars, so there's no time involved. But the last 10 minutes, it seemed like it's just doing nothing. It's just dead here. That means it ain't going up. That means we're probably going to go down. So if you have lots of sideways like that and it keeps trying to go up, trying to go up, trying to go up, and it doesn't go up, that means it's probably going to go down. Not always. We're going to hang in here, though, with the bullish side. Looking for the rally. Come on. Come on. It's trying to go up, but it can't. Nobody wants to push it up. So if they can't push it up, it'll probably fall down. Remember that. Markets, they get pushed up, but they fall down. All right. Pushed up and fall down. Let's get two more. What do we got? We're long 3. Let's go 3 more. And we'll put that little limit down here back at 78.6. And we're going to put it right at the same spot it came to last time. Just in case it wants to come down there and give us 3 more and then go up. That's another Christmas tree strategy. I know we traded the Christmas tree last week and we got our heinies handed to us with the Christmas tree. So you got to be careful with the Christmas tree. It's a nasty, dirty little booger. What is the Christmas tree, Lan? Teach me the Christmas tree. Okay, I think I got it in here. We found it last time. Where, oh, where is the Christmas tree? Where, oh, where is it gone? Right there. Okay, here's the Christmas tree. There it is. That's the Christmas tree strategy. All right. Get your cameras. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is, oh, that's King Tut. There's the devil. Let me get out of the way. That's Balaam's ladder. It's just the upside down version of the Christmas tree. So all the text is on the Christmas tree. This is Balaam's ladder. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, there you go. And back down here again. So it's dangerous. We call it Balaam's ladder for a reason, because you're playing with the devil, man. The Christmas tree is just the opposite of it. Not that it's, the opposite of the devil would be, I don't know. You tell me. Okay, are we going to get our numbers this time? We're going to get our 78.6 number. Why are you buying 3, Lan? Because I'm long 3. If I'm long 3, I want 3 because it brings it 50% down. So it'll bring my average price. If I only put 1 in, it won't make much of a move, right? So that's why it's dangerous. So I put 3 in, I'd be long 6, and then my average price would be right here at the 50% between those two. See that? There we go. Now it pulled it down halfway. So that's why it's dangerous, because the further you pull that thing down and the more you add those things in, the less likely that your new orders are going to help you bring your order down to meet the market. So what you'll do sometimes is you're like, well, if it'll give me a little reprieve, you can take those 3 back off right up in here at break even. And then we moved our entry point down a little bit so we don't have such a big risk, but it's got to go back up and give you a little reprieve there. Otherwise, it just keeps going down. Then that's where you get your hiney handed to you. And at some point, you got to say, Uncle, Uncle. This is how you blow up accounts. Oh, look at it go. I told you. If it couldn't go up right there, it was going to go down. I said it, didn't I? I called it, but I didn't trade it. I was already long. I said if it does that kind of thing and it's trying to go up and you think it's trying to go up and it can't go up and it looks like it wants to go up and it can't go up and it tries and can't go up, it's going to go down. Come on, baby. Give us a little reprieve here. But you're long 6, Lan. What if it turns and goes to the moon now? Well, we'll go to the moon with 3 because right now it's dangerous to be up in here at 6 because we're on a downtrend. That gave us a little reprieve. Okay, so we're long with 3. We don't need to complain and whine about that. Why did it jump down there? That's weird. It shouldn't have done that. Another picture for the programmers. All right, we're going to let it sit there for a second. Digest. You should have kept your 6, Lan. You'd be rich, rich, rich beyond your wildest dreams. Yeah, you say that now. You know how many times I've not done that and had it turn and flush back down again? And then I wish I would have taken my 3 off. I've learned from bad errors. All right. We can't really stick him in the neck if he's working for us. Let's take the pin out. They took the pin out, buddy. Let the market run now. Okay. If you turn it around and we get stopped out, it's going in your neck, though. I'm telling you right now. That's a threat of violence. If you let that market fall, I'm going to stick this pin in your neck. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't stop me out. Don't stop me out. Put it in his right hand. Low down killer says, put it in his right hand. I don't know. It still feels like it would hurt if I put it in his right hand. If we get stopped out because I put it in his right hand, low down killer, I'm gonna blame it on you. I pulled the pin out. I was like, I'm not gonna hurt you unless the market goes down. Oh, look, I pulled it out and it's starting to go back up. I don't know about that. See that? Just the threat of violence. Okay, we're gonna put on your neck, but I'm not gonna push it in. Only if we get stopped out do you get this in your neck. Okay. He says, I'm letting it go up, Lan. Don't stick it in my neck, whatever you do. Whatever you do, don't stick it in my neck. You know what? We've been sticking this side of the neck too much. This side of the neck hasn't had any pain. We're going to go on this side of the neck. You get me stopped out, it's going in your neck. Oh, you can do better than that. Come on, keep it up there. Keep it up there. There it goes. All right. I'm taking the pin away. No pain for you. Pain for me, pain for you. That's the name of the game. We need it to rally, though. This little guy can't make it rally. Seems like he can't make it rally. Let's get some more power. We need more power. Let's bring in the big, mean, deep. Whoa, look at this guy. Wait a second. I'm going to put this in your neck. You get, oh. There you go. That's what you get. Sorry. We threw this guy to the side, and you know what? He got mad because we abandoned him. This is what we call a dead market. Low down killer says, throw him out the window. But then we can't stab him in the neck later. There's our bell, 15-minute bell to the market close. How come I can't turn it off? Turn off the alarm. Well, guys, we're not getting a lot of business going here. Let's go to the Dow. That's the 2-minute Dow. It's dead too. Let's go to the Russell. Look at that. Look at all those topping and bottoming tails. There you go. There you go, Nate. That is a dead market. Lots and lots of topping and bottoming tails. Even when we got market bars with almost looks like flat bottoms, they're not. Look at those little tiny tails popping out the bottom. This is a dead market. And you can also look at your indicator. If your indicator sticks anywhere inside this zone here, it's dead market. Look at that whole thing. Never broke out of that center, those center between 30 and 70. Dead market. We got a little bit going right there. We got a little bit going back here. We got a little bit right here, but everything else, for the most part, this thing was just flat across the middle, dead. Nothing. Just bouncing across that VWAP. VWAP's the blue line. It's like a rubber band. It kind of holds the market, pulls the market to it. Market goes above it, it likes to pull it back to it. If it goes below it, it likes to pull it back to it. So we're not having a whole heck of a lot of good luck here. We need a market to move. If it doesn't move, is there a way to make money? Well, you can sell some options premium and collect premium. That's what these guys were saying earlier, that we should do a wild eye, crazy eye, iron, butterfly, because the way you make money on that one is the dead market, and then you just collect premium off of options that you sold. So you could do that. We could collect some premium. But we only got 10 minutes until the bell rings, so we don't really want to go putting some options on. And then the other thing is we could scalp. We just do straight up some scalping. This is the 2-minute. Let's do full size range 50 on the full size. And we could try and do a little. Boy, that's taking forever to load. There we go. Let's turn our Heiken-Ashi back on. Len, why don't you just get in up here and just stay in that whole trend? Well, that's a good idea. I'll tell you what, you do that next time. Let's see. Can we think we can scalp a little out of this thing? Not the reversal. Where are we going to find our scalper? I think scalper's in here. Breakout, scalp and scalp. Stop and stop, trail 5 ticks limit. Is that a good scalp? Let's try Minesweeper. Let's try the Minesweeper and see if we can. Everybody loves the Minesweeper. When I pull the Minesweeper out, everybody gets excited. I know how it is. You guys love the Minesweeper. Why do you love the Minesweeper? Because it makes so much money until it doesn't. And then it wipes you out. There, we'll put the Minesweeper in right there. Minesweeper's going down. We're reversing. Minesweeper. Minesweeper. Come on, Minesweeper. We made money on that. Why the heck is my closed positions didn't? Oh, we have made $30. That's all we made? $30? This is the full size too. I only made $30. That's not a good Minesweeper. Come on, Minesweeper. Come on, Minesweeper. Uh-oh. Doesn't want to go up. Come on, Minesweeper. There we go. Okay, we made $75 there. Minesweeper's trying to go higher. Higher, higher, higher. Oh, that would have been a good one, but I didn't do it. Push it up there, buddy. Push it up there. Not feeling it. There we go. Oh, get up there. Test it again. Test it up there. Come on. Push it up there. One more time. Oh, don't come down. Don't go up. Come on. Back off a little bit. Oh, Minesweeper, don't kill us. There we go. Another $75. Minesweeper is so scary. So scary because when you make money often. But when you lose money, you lose a lot of money. Okay, we got $13 until we're back to break even on our, but that wasn't even our, that was not our dilly. Okay. Uh-oh. Look at that. We're at $7. We got all of our money back using Minesweeper. Give me those settings, Lan, for Minesweeper. All right, get your cameras out. You got your cameras out? Here we go. Settings for Minesweeper. There they are. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, the reason that's at 50 is because you're supposed to push it in there manually. Don't just leave it at 50. That's where you get your hiney handed to you. If it starts coming back against you and it doesn't look like it's going to go up, it doesn't hit your 5, time to get out. But I put that at 50 so that you can control it yourself manually. All right. I never do, though. Probably ought to set it at 25 because I never do push it up there anyway because I'm just like, well, it'll come around. It'll come back. I know it will. And then it goes all the way down to 50 and wipes me out. We should probably change that to 25. I don't know. It depends on what market you're in. If you're on a range bar 50, the reason it's at 50 because that's one range bar. So that's the name of the game. All right, guys, that's it. That's what I got for you. If you guys had fun today, there's your lesson for the day, Balaam's ladder. You can play that, but man alive, it's a dangerous tool. It's a dangerous toy. Practice it, play it. Here's the Christmas tree, another very scary one. You might have to use Minesweeper to get yourself out of the hole if you build yourself a big hole with Christmas tree and with Balaam's ladder. But that's what I got for you today. All right, so let me get out of the way so you can see that's how we ended up $7 up on the day because we got down. I guess we were down. I guess those losses were from another day or something. I don't know how they got in there. I didn't trade this account today, so there were losses in there. But there we go. We brought her back. If you have any questions, let me know. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early, 8 o'clock a.m. And we're going to be doing some options stuff. All right. We're going to be reviewing some options, how to put some options on and what the options are. We're going to do that for the lab for the university class. All right. We'll see you tomorrow.